can call it that.
Disgrace.
I literally have never been so embarrassed watching something. I wasn't on the screen. I wasn't even there. I was embarrassed that I was watching it.
Yeah.
Number one, why are you fighting in the rain?
Who knew, eh? Who knew?
Pouring rain.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Number two, the guys that were supposed to beat the crap out of the other guys didn't do a very good job of it. That one guy that beat up Hurd was but that guy didn't show up until the night before.
Yeah.
Wow. And then you get to the main event. Logan Paul and Floyd Money Mayweather.
I think it's worse on Floyd though. Between me and you,
I do too.
I think Floyd was the A side. I think he's just diminishing his whole legacy by doing these idiotic exhibition matches.
This is literally
Yeah.
the stupidest thing that's happened this year. And don't get me wrong, there's been a lot of stupid out there this year.
Lots.
This was the stupidest thing that's happened this year. Now,
I agree.
Hey, all power to Logan Paul. He's hacked the system. The kid made $20-something million last night for getting punched once or twice in the head by an old man.
Yeah.
Yes, Logan looks like a buffoon when he was trying to fight as well, but you made $20 million. I would look like a buffoon for $20 million.
But Jesse, I've seen you box. You might look better.
I probably would.
You look more structured.
The stupidest thing that's happened in 2021 happened last night.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I took part in it.
Yeah, you watched it.
I watched it.
So did I.
I mean,
it is what it is.
You know, it's crazy because people tune in. We tuned in. We bought it. We ate it. We took
car
the
wreck.
bait.
We want to see.
Yeah, we want to see it. We want to see this crap.
We do.
And they know. And again, I have to give props to the Paul boys. I don't care who wins or loses. They're winning because every time they go out there, they make millions and millions of dollars.
Bags of money. Bags.
It's and people can get mad at them. And again, you need to be mad at Floyd.
Yes.
You should be mad at Floyd because Floyd should never have done that. Like and then who's in Jake's fighting Woodley?
Well, that's different. That's a little more entertaining, right?
Yeah, it could be. But Woodley isn't that great of a boxer. I mean, he's knocked people out at least, but he's not that great of a boxer.
No, I agree. So, I don't know.
You know, and it's until someone wants to box. We'll be right back on the Me and Jesse podcast.
Get ready. It's time for the Me and Jesse podcast with Mark Pavelich and Jesse Martineau.
Look who we got, everybody. The number 3 ranked heavyweight on the planet. And listen, as far as I'm concerned, the next heavyweight champ in the UFC. You heard it here first on the Me and mold's in. The one and only Ciryl Gane, everybody. Welcome to the show, Ciryl.
Hello, everybody.
Thanks so much for joining us all the way from Paris. I think you're the furthest one that dialed in so far. So thank you for being up late and joining us. And
what are you talking about? He's from the best one. He's not from the farthest. He's from
our favorite city. It's Mark and I's favorite city.
Oh, beautiful!
Oh my God.
Beautiful.
Oh my God.
What do you think of Paris?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, Paris! I think it's a really beautiful city for sure. I think one of the best cities of the world, and I think it's better when you come for the holidays.
Yes.
But when you live in Paris, it's not exactly the same. That's good. That's good. That's pretty good.
Absolutely.
You know what, Ciryl, when I was in Paris, I was standing under the Eiffel Tower with my wife. And I looked over and I thought it was a dog. And then I realized it was a rat. Like, Ciryl,
No,
like this. I was like, seriously.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my God. But I don't care about the rats in Paris. I love that city. It's the best city in the world, undisputed.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Well, number 3 contender, soon to be the champ. We're on the train, the Ciryl Gane train, because we are. And so, you know, why don't you just take us a little bit through your recent journey in MMA and the rise to absolute stardom right now?
Yeah, that's a little bit crazy for me too, you know. That's a little bit crazy for me too. I'm like, okay, we are here now.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. Because when I started in the Muay Thai, there are 6 years ago, 6.5. From this time, every time the fight was a test. Every time it was an opponent with a real more experience than me, and then continue like that. And now at number 3, it's Volkov, a big name for me.
Crazy.
I continue to you understand? I'm like, okay, let's go. I try to keep the train, you understand?
For sure. Now, Ciryl, do you think now, because you're ranked number 3 in the world, right? But at the same time, is you've been in the sport for a very short period of time, like
Relatively speaking, yeah.
Yeah. You haven't been. Your Muay Thai record was 7-0. Your MMA record is 8-0. But for you personally, like, do people they're not understanding where you came from? Like, they didn't understand that you have done so much prior to MMA. But in MMA, you haven't been doing it for that long. And if you look on your record, you have some submissions on your record.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Yeah. And this is mean something. I think I'm a fast learner,
Yeah.
and
You have to be, yeah.
every people say, yeah, he did nothing. I'm number 3 now, and I think I'm gonna prove it at the next fight. I can lose, but trust me, it's gonna be a big one.
Yeah. But I think you're gonna smash Volkanovski. I think you're gonna murder him. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. And but one thing people don't understand about you is your submission game. See, everybody knows your Muay Thai game. They say, listen, Francis Ngannou is going to watch this one day. He's going to watch this interview, okay? And we're not going to overlook. We're not going to we're not going to overlook your opponent. What is it? June 26th. June 26th? Yeah.
26. Yeah.
26 UFC Fight Night. Our guy Ciryl Gane is going to fight Alexander Volkov. And once you 86 Volkov, fini,
C'est ça.
Finito. Hey. Now, you know what happens now? You know what happens? Let's not overlook him. But you know who you're going to get next if you win this fight on the 26th. You know.
I hope, my man. I hope for real.
Yeah.
I want to win this fight. For real.
Of course.
Yeah.
So how's training going now?
What? Repeat?
How is the training going for the 26th fight?
Yeah, perfect. Now we are maybe exactly on the top, and we're gonna do that now.
Okay.
Slow down.
Yeah, a little bit more technical, because we want to escape the injury. You understand? Because when you are in the top, you are really tired, and at this moment you can injure yourself. So now we are like that, and we are exactly on the tactical more like that, and we're gonna continue like that for 2 weeks, 3 weeks rest. Yeah.
So it seems your endurance is a lot better than the current champ, or Francis's anyway. Was endurance always a big part of it? Was Muay Thai that it actually got you ready for this, or was there something else that you always liked to do that helped you stay in shape, got you in better shape?
Can you repeat, please? Sorry
Yeah.
for my English.
problem.
Was your endurance, so your gas, like the ability
Yeah.
to keep going, was
Yeah.
it's way better than a lot of other heavyweights. How did you get it there?
What is the better weight for the heavyweight?
Yeah,
No.
well, they're slow.
Yeah.
They gas out. They don't have endurance. They can't go 5 rounds sometimes.
Yeah, for me, yeah, I think I have the good weight. I think I have the good weight for the 25 minutes. It's when you are in 260 pound.
Too heavy.
It's a little bit too heavy. I think
Yeah.
you are more. I don't know exactly. Maybe it's different for everybody, but
Yeah.
for me, for sure. If tomorrow I'm in 260, I'm gonna be not comfortable. I'm
Yeah.
really not comfortable for do 25 minutes. I prefer to do really light. I prefer to be light.
How light? How
For
light
sure.
do you want? How heavy do you want to be for this fight?
Oh, the same weight. I'm gonna do. I don't remember the pound, but
245, 245, 244,
a little bit
243
no, a little bit more. It's
Oh.
112
Kilos.
kilos.
yes kilos. Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
it's a little bit more. Yeah.
Now, this isn't your only sport though. Mark found out some cool stuff about you.
Me, I love basketball. Okay, and
I do too.
I and Jesse loves basketball, and I heard that you are maybe going to be on the national team in France, maybe for basketball.
Yeah, not exactly, but because I studied and I did just a few years in basketball, but I had a really good level. Yeah, for sure. I'm a fast learner and I can do everything. No,
Yeah.
really. I did football at the first time, and I did well. I did very well, and after a few moments, I don't know why, but it was boring for me, and the weather is really not good. So I changed. I have a friend in the basketball, so I tried basketball. And the first years, the I don't know uh, the club, the formation club. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yes, come at the first years for me, and I said no, 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 not now. I was not good as well. I was not ready for the pressure. I think
Oh.
it was that, yeah. And you see, I did nothing really in the sport. And at 25 and a half, I try because I did nothing at this moment, and I tried the Muay Thai like that because I did nothing. And 20 24 25, I try it, and the coach say, "Come, never come back, please." Because I want to do something with you because you have something. Because I did just one training, and after
Yeah.
one training, he told me you did it before, and I never did arm martial, any
Wow.
judo, nothing.
Wow.
So at 24, I say, yo, wake up, man! You did nothing in the sport. I think it the moment, it the moment. So I did for real, and I did because I was an adult now, and I did for real, and now look at this after 6 years. 6 years, yeah, because I'm 31 now. Look, I'm
So
not
how
just
did you
in the
be?
UFC. That's a little bit crazy.
So how did you become such a great dancer? You know it's true, eh? But you got some moves, man. You got
Because I like that. I like the
bro. You got some real moves, man. You're not. You
No
don't play
joke.
around. You're good.
No joke. No joke. Maybe
Yeah. Yeah.
this has helped me for learning some sport. Well, parce que when you bring when you can move well, that's good for any sport, I think.
Yes, but your movement is fantastic. Like the way I saw you on Instagram dancing, and it's not like you're joking around. You actually know how to dance, like real, for for real, man.
Yeah, because my sister helped me when I
She
was
did, eh?
young.
She did.
Yeah.
She did. Yeah, for sure, man. And is it true? Is it true that you sold high end furniture when you were younger?
What is what
You when you were younger,
yeah, of course, yeah, yeah.
you sold high end furniture.
Yes, exactly. I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
yeah, exactly. And
Ciryl, I find out everything. Okay, I know.
I did a few things when I was young. Huh?
Sure,
I
sure.
did a lot of job. I did a lot. My first job it was for my license for my car, and
Oh,
I don't remember the name, but I pick up this. You understand?
oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Very.
Garbage. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know exactly the word. What is it?
yeah. Garbage. Garbage.
Exactly. I did
Yeah,
it when I was young for paying my license.
yeah.
I
But
did everything. I did everything.
where you originally from, Ciryl? Like originally?
I'm from my city. It's a little city in the west side. It's La Roche-sur-Yon.
Okay,
It's on the coast, a little bit on the coast.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
a little bit behind north, maybe. North.
Yeah, but were you born in France?
Yes, exactly. In this city.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Awesome,
yeah.
awesome, awesome.
My mother from France, and my father is a Caribbean guy from Guadeloupe. I
Oh,
don't
oh,
know if
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. I know where that is. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Of course, of course. That's
it's close to Haiti, just behind.
yeah. When they gave you Junior Dos Santos, when you fought Junior Dos
Yeah,
Santos,
yeah.
was that your sixth fight or seventh fight?
6 years.
Was that kind of crazy when they said
Yeah.
when they call your agent and say, "Hey, listen, Ciryl, we want you to fight Junior Dos Santos
I,
in your sixth fight."
I say let's go, of course, anyone, anywhere, because I don't give. I don't give.
Yeah.
Because no matter who is it, no matter, I'm here for doing this sport. I
Yes.
started like I told you every time when I started it was a test. So give me some any test. Let's go.
But you
I'm gonna try it.
but you knew who Junior Dos Santos was when they called.
Yes,
You knew who he was.
yes. You know
Yeah.
what? When I started the MMA, I don't knew MMA, but just one guy. It was Junior Dos Santos because I saw him because maybe at this time when I look you some videos on YouTube, I saw a beautiful guy with a good shape and
It
with
was
the
him.
beard, and I think it was him. Yes, exactly. So
Wow.
I remember, and when I started the MMA, I don't know anything in the MMA. For it's not a joke, and I started just like that. I tried it, and I remember I have this guy on my mind. So when
When they
UFC
called.
proposed me, yeah, the people when UFC called me for this guy, it was a little bit crazy. Yeah, it was at this stage, yeah, crazy. Okay,
It,
I'm in.
it became real. It became like really
Yeah,
real. Yeah, like
but that's strange. But this is it was not a pressure for me. It
yeah.
was just crazy, but not pressure.
No.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but for me, it's a sport, yes, of course, but it's a game. I
Yes.
don't
Mm.
know why. It's a real game, like a video game. I don't
Yeah.
know.
That's how
I
you
can
look at it.
explain this. Yes, but you see, I
Yeah.
don't know why, but for me, it's a game. So I can make money with this. I can take care of my family and everything like that, and I just want to enjoy the process. I don't know. I don't like the pressure. Yes, of course, it's a sport and it's a very special sport. Like and it's when you play basketball, it's not like that. When you play basketball, it's not like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are the
Yeah.
two gladiator. You understand? You're
Yes.
gonna punch someone and he did nothing. He's gonna do that. So that's what it turns. But for me, it's a real game for me.
I was interested to
Hmm.
see when when you were saying that your favorite fighters in the world, like you like Izzy, you like you know these type of fighters, you know what I mean? And it's Anderson Silva, you know these are the ones that you said are your favorite. And it's interesting when I see when you were dancing, and then I see sometimes when you're fighting that movement. You know, you have that movement in your mind. You know, and for a heavyweight to have that movement is very scary because I see everybody fight Francis Ngannou, and what do they do? They all back up,
Okay.
straight back every time. No one
Yeah.
comes forward and pushes him back. Nobody. That's a
Mm.
problem. I watch how you fight. You fight on angles. You fight on angles. You fight on angles.
Yes,
You're
yes, that's
you're
better.
you're, you're always on an angle. The other heavyweights, not so much. You know what I mean? They don't.
Yes, I think it's I think it's the big fan for me. Yeah,
Yes.
when you can move like that,
Correct.
I think yeah, because that's really strange. But every time from I started, since my debut, every time I was not scared because I know I have this on my pocket. I know, okay, oof,
Yeah.
if I'm gonna be, I'm gonna move. No worries, I'm gonna move.
Yeah,
Mhm.
just gonna
Mhm.
move.
Mhm.
That's a good way.
Move your feet.
Move
Move
your
your
feet.
feet. But all the other heavyweights stand there and do this. Like, come on, move your feet.
Yes, exactly,
Get out of the
exactly,
way. Yeah.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
I have a
it is actually funny because all the other weight classes do that
yes.
and do it very well, and you have to.
Mm,
At heavyweight, it seems like it hasn't caught up yet.
yeah, I don't know why. Because it's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about the power.
It's all about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you get your nickname, Ciryl? Gan Bon
Bon gamin.
Bon Gamin. Yeah.
Bon gamin. In English, it's cool kids.
Oh, the
Quick
cool
feet.
kids.
Quick feet. Yeah.
Oh, quick feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. No. Oh, yeah. Cool
Quick.
kids.
Cool kids.
Yeah, like
Bon
gamin.
Bon Gamin. Right.
Bon,
So
bon is
good.
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 Is
Good.
good.
Yeah.
And gamin, it's kids.
Oh. Oh, good kid.
Kids.
kids.
Yeah, good kids.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry,
Okay.
Tom.
Okay.
Oh shit. Sorry.
How did that start? What happened?
Yeah, because it's a long story, but this started with my friend. It's like a group of friends, and
Yeah,
I have
Sure.
some friends in the rap music, some friends in the clothes, something like that. And we a mindset. This is a mindset. This is a real mindset. And Bon Gamin, I have Bon Gamin on me, on my skin,
Oh
and
wow. Wow. Wow.
every guys in this gang of love have this on him. And
Wow.
when I started the sport, the art martial, I started when in the MMA, not in Muay Thai because Muay Thai don't have a nickname. But when I was in my gym in my factory with Fernando Lopez, he said, "Yeah, man, you need to have some nickname." And I say, "Okay, maybe Cool Kids, maybe Babyface, maybe something like that." Because I was every time I enjoy myself with the music, and I used to on my Instagram
Yeah. Yeah.
with music at the
yeah,
gym when I
dancing.
training. Every time with a smile. So I we looking. That's why we're looking for something like that. And I say, well, we are stupid. I have this on my skin. Bon gamin. So let's go, Bon gamin. It's French name,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that's okay.
But
Bon gamin.
how many guys do you know have that tattoo? How many guys?
We have three guys in the rap music. You have one girl in the restaurant.
Wow.
You have maybe three, four more guys.
Like everybody that has creativity, like creative people.
Yes, exactly, exactly. This is
They're
a
all
mindset.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
a real mindset.
Mindset.
Do you think? Do you think?
I love it.
And just I don't know in English, but we have a text. It's just il suffit de le faire. Maybe I need to translate.
That's okay.
We just
My
we
wife will
just
translate.
we just need to make it, and
Yeah.
it's gonna happen. And it's gonna happen.
And it's happening right
And
now.
it's happening right now. Just do it.
Has
Just do it.
your success in the UFC inspired the other Bon Gamin people? Have they raised their game now?
I don't understand. No. I
Okay,
don't
this
understand.
is a great question. Wait, I'll figure out how to say this to you. Okay, you have the Bon Gamin, you have the tattoo, and these other, and you now are number 3 in the world in the UFC. The other people that have the same tattoo, have they gone
They
farther?
grow.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Every people are proud. This is yeah. Every people are proud of me, and me too. It's the same thing.
But them too. Are they growing? Are they getting bigger? Are they getting bigger?
Um, Not really, not really.
No, not
It's
yet.
not the
No.
same. No, it's not the same. It's not the same world.
So
It's not exactly.
your Bon Gamin is bigger.
Yeah, yes, yes. A little bit now.
Yeah.
It
You
was.
know what?
It's quickly, but now, yes, I'm a little bit bigger.
I might have to be the first English person to put Bon Gamin on me right here.
Okay.
Right here,
No worries.
right here, man, right here. And,
No,
and-
you don't need to have a tattoo. I'm gonna give you a T-shirt.
oh,
That's
That's
better.
even better.
oh, Jesse and I both have lots of tattoos. So, yeah. But we should be the first English guys with Bon Gamin. Bring it to Canada. You know what I mean? Like it would be good.
So-
Yes, it was good. Yeah.
Do you know Francis?
Oh yes, of course I know.
Yeah.
Yes, this is. I know. I don't really know it because when I arrived in the MMA factory, we've already
Gone through.
come
Wow,
to Vegas exactly. So I saw him. I met him just when he come for Overeem for his camp
Yep.
for
Oh,
Overeem,
that's right.
and I don't remember 2 times.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Met him 2
the
times.
other opponent. Yes, exactly. So I trained a little bit with him, but not a lot. Not a lot.
Yeah, no.
How
No,
are
not a
you?
lot.
You want that fight?
Me, I want that fight.
Yeah.
But now we have the belt. So if I want to have the belt, yeah, I want that fight.
Yeah.
The fight.
That's it, man.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
No. Yes, that's when I started. It was every people asked me this question, and I said yes, a little bit shame because we from the same gym. He
Yeah.
was born. He was born in the same gym like me, and we have the flag of France.
Yeah, you're both friends. Yeah.
And yes, exactly. We are both friends, and so a little bit shame. But now we have the belt. So if I want the belt, yes,
Yeah,
of
you
gotta
course,
fight
we're
him.
gonna did it. And for me, like I told you, it's not a war for me.
Yeah,
It's
It's like a video game. It's like a video game.
Yeah.
a video game. That's it.
Yeah. Interesting. No. I see the way you fight, and I see how you do it. It's very different. You have a different way of doing things. You have to understand. I was in the MMA business for 16 years. Me.
Okay.
So in Canada, I had Gros Show for 16
Yeah.
years. So I also trained multiple UFC fighters before. So when I watch you, when I see you move, I understand what you're doing. Like most people can't understand what you're doing, right? But I can. And I love it. I know you have a certain way of doing things. Hey, you know what else too? I know you have a marketing degree. Is that correct?
What is?
In school, in college, you have a marketing degree. You know, like you went to school, like college, like
Yes, exactly. But what is it?
But in English, it's called like marketing management degree.
Oh yes.
But see, that takes this. You know what I mean?
I manage like that in the cage.
Correct. It's not just this all the time. You need
No.
this. You need this, right? So
I'm looking for this before that. Yes,
correct.
exactly.
Correct. So
Mhm.
we're super excited
you.
about your
Thank you
upcoming
very much.
fight. We can't express how happy we are that you took time in the most beautiful city in the planet, in the world, Paris, France. You know what? When I was there with my wife, I used to walk the streets, and everybody, after 2 weeks being there, everybody, hey Mark, everybody, man. Oh yeah, I love it. I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
You're coming back.
I'm coming back.
This is a good memory.
I'll be on the
You're
shot.
coming back.
I'm on the Champs-Élysées with my martini, walking.
Yes,
oh
beautiful.
my God, the
Call
best.
me.
Okay, buddy.
Call me.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so
De
much.
rien.
Good
De
luck.
rien,
Good
guys.
luck on the 26th. We can't
Thank you
wait.
very much.
We'll be
Good luck.
rooting for you. We want you to win. Gagne.
Gagne.
Okay.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you
Okay,
very much.
ciao.
Thank you very much because you trust in me and because you support me like that. And you see something some people don't look like you.
Correct.
So thank you very much, and I'm gonna continue for you and from every friend.
That's
Perfect.
awesome. Thanks so
Thank
much, man.
Thank
We
you so
appreciate
much.
it.
Thank you, guys.
Ciao,
Bye
man.
bye.
Ciao.
Bye bye.
Well, Ciryl he's going to, that's what I like. I like guys
Yeah.
with dimension, and so fighters that sometimes one dimension. I'm going to punch him, and that's it.
Yeah.
He didn't do that. Like this guy is legit. This guy's smart. This guy didn't start till he was 24.
Do you understand, Jesse? I've been in the sport a very long time, and I'll tell you something right now. When I was reading on his list, okay, I got it right in front of me. His 3 favorite fighters are Israel Sanyo, Anderson Silva, and John Jones.
Well,
all 3, no, but that's what I'm saying though. But all 3 guys, they have that movement. They all move. They all move really cool. Now, if you see Ciryl joking around, sparring with a guy, and there's a good song on, he'll move like dancing while he's fighting.
While he's doing it.
And then he'll kind of stop in between
awesome.
rounds, and then he'll start dancing. Now, everybody thinks that's funny, but let me tell you something. His movement he's the only guy right now in the UFC in the heavyweight division that can beat Francis Ngannou. The only guy that's got a shot, because he doesn't move straight back. No. He doesn't move like
now,
just going
back. Though, that's a decent matchup.
You know what he can do with Volkov too, though? Don't listen to me, anybody. I don't know nothing about MMA. Listen, you know what you should do? He's going to win by submission. Okay, so this is a guy that's 7-0 in Muay Thai.
Should he take it to the ground right away?
No. But they'll end up on the ground. And what people don't understand about Ciryl Gane right now is his level of submission skills. Yeah. He's 7-0 in Muay Thai. He's 8-0 in MMA. He fought Junior Dos Santos and knocked him out. The Junior Dos Santos, okay, former UFC champ. And then he decides now. Can you imagine? The guy was 7-0 in MMA. Fought 1 fight in the UFC or 2 fights in the UFC, and then they offer him Junior Dos Santos, man. I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, and what is he? And he says, okay. "Oh, I'll fight him," and then he fights him. Listen, if you're a UFC fighter and you're fighting Ciryl Gane right now, run, hide.
You're scared. Because I said it before, like the movement in that division hasn't ever really been there. No, and it's not there right now. And so as to all the other divisions, but he's bringing it in. He moves. It's like, well, I mean, if John Jones goes up to heavyweight,
that changes everything too.
That changes everything again. However, Cyril's got it now, and he's got a shot now, and he's got to put it on Volkov. He's got to tap him out. I think you're right. Like I mean, he could probably knock him out. I mean, that's the thing about the heavyweights. They can knock out anybody any given second. But
correct.
I mean, to really show some dominance, you submit that guy. That gets Francis thinking.
Or he exactly. But why not do this? Why not punch him out? And when he falls on the ground, jump on top of him, guillotine him. That's his favorite move. Choke him out unconscious, and then now we have someone that cannot fight just standing up.
Yeah.
But when it hits the ground, I can submit you too. Do you know what's funny? They met twice. Did you see what he said? Like if me and you met, okay, me and Jesse Martineau met, and we met twice, and we have the same likes, we're from the same place. Me and you probably would have went out for a drink or a beer together. Did you notice they did not?
No.
Did you notice that Francis Ngannou and him met twice? They did some minor sparring together, and they both knew, the two Lions both knew that one day they're going to see each other live, and that they probably shouldn't get a friendship started up here.
Well,
because,
I think that,
that's what happened.
Well, and again, like, I mean, that'd be good. And for France, that's amazing to have 2 heavyweights in there.
Yeah.
That are
and you being French with soccer, now you're going to take over MMA. It's like, what the hell's going on here, man? And you know what's crazy? It's probably one of the most least watched sports in France would be MMA.
Yeah.
And even with Francis and Ciryl Gane both there, I can't believe that because France is a different country. Yeah. I mean, they love their soccer immensely. They love their cycling. They love all these things, but they're going to have to gravitate to MMA just for the sole purpose that Ciryl Gane wears the French flag on him.
Francis does too.
He does too. Yeah. And you know what? France better wake up, because it's great that you're great in all these other things, and that you have the best champagne, you have the best wine, you have the best you have the best soccer, the best food, the best city. Now you have the damn best MMA fighters. Like so. Listen, people in France, I love you with all my heart, but it's time to start embracing it a little bit more. Well, you've never heard the UFC go, we should go to France. They don't say that, right?
No.
They go to all these other places.
Should.
They really
should put that fight in Paris, actually.
Oh, could you imagine if the
that
two
would
of
be
them?
Incredible.
Oh my God, 2 guys. No,
Dana, if you don't put that championship fight in Paris, you're an idiot.
In Paris.
You put it there. You put it. I don't care what you build. You build something massive, or go to the
totally
soccer
agree.
stadium for crying out loud.
That's right.
Where PSG plays, and you put that fight in there.
Hey, there you go, Jesse. Right where PSG plays, you put the fight on. Cyryl's fighting on where are we on the 26th of June, UFC Fight Night against Volkov. If he smashes Volkov's number 5 in the world. He's number 3 in the world. He's already beat Rosenstrike. So Rosenstrike.
You're looking at Christmas. You're looking at Christmas probably. Or early New Year.
Yeah, or in the new year that fight, and you put them against each other, and I'm telling you right now, it is what people want to see, and it's a shame because what you could have did was even waiting is that he fights Volkov on the card in Paris, the one building up, and then you can return to Paris again 6 months later with that actual fight,
But that's if they had smart people running the UFC.
That's it. That's if I knew anything about promoting MMA. Jeez. That's the only time I feel like swearing on the podcast, because I think to myself, are people really serious? Like, it's unbelievable when I watch it, and I can't even keep my mouth shut anymore. I got idiots messaging me on Twitter, direct messaging me, wanting to bet on the UFC fights every time it comes out.
That's not a smart idea.
And you know what's happened the last 20 times I've done it? I got people delivering champagne to the front door of my house because I say to people, it's like you don't want to do that with me, right? Like, I mean, it's different. Like, you're really good at handicapping football, NFL football, like fantastic. You're one of the best people in the world for handicapping football. When it comes to MMA and even boxing, there's a thing I see that others don't see. I'll just put it there.
Again, like. If the people, you could get a really good look at a T-bone steak by sticking your head up a bull's ass, but I just take the butcher's word for it.
Now we need more of that. We need more of that.
Now, you and I disagreed recently.
Heavily.
Very much so.
Yeah, you were kind of upset about it. I think you took it a little bit too hard but
No, I didn't. I think you did. I think you went personal.
No,
calling everyone that doesn't play high-level sports a moron.
No, I didn't use the word moron. I just said that.
An idiot.
Yeah, idiot. And I said, but the reason why I said it is because when I saw the hit, I understand that everybody thought the Scheifele hit. Okay, everybody, just in case you want to know what we were talking about. But the Scheifele hit, and you know what the problem with the whole thing is? Scheifele's not a dirty player.
No.
So this is the part where I go, Jesus, I'm hard on the guy. I mean, I thought it was a horrible hit. You don't think it was? I thought the puck was already in the net. He got suspended 4 games for it. Excessive? Yes. Should he have had his head up rounding the net? Yes, he should have. We all know that. I call it the Eric Lindo syndrome.
Yeah, and skate with his head down constantly.
Oh, and he wonder why he has, PTSD and concussion syndrome and all the rest of it, because he never lifted his head in the damn juniors, right? No. He could get away with that at his size. Yeah. He was gigantic. So we disagreed with it, and I still disagree with you, but it doesn't matter. It's not relevant anymore because he got suspended for 4 games. So I don't know if that's the pressure or
I think it was. My point with it is this.
And you're right. And you're right about that.
People were mad about him not going for the puck. Mm-hmm. But day one, rule number 1 in hockey.
You're right.
Is you take the body.
Yeah.
Every time. It doesn't matter what. You're told to let the puck go all the time.
So
people are freaking out. You didn't go for the puck. When has anyone ever gone for the puck and it worked out for them? You don't do that. No. Now, again, injury is a part of it. It really is. And you look at the Bertuzzi hit, like however many years ago was that? When
I remember,
that was a clear sucker punch. And if he didn't get knocked out and break his neck, he might not have got as many games. But so there is if someone's hurt like that, there is something that's going to be paid. That's just that's how it is now.
But you're saying if he got hit
and he got up right away, it wouldn't have been anything.
Nothing
at all. And I honestly believe that because the league is so scared of what happened in the NFL. And again, I get it. You protect the players. I get that. But if he popped right back up, everyone would be like, "Oh, that was just a thing." They would have a fight at the end. We would have never talked about it again. But he was out cold.
You think there's some inconsistency though, Jesse? Because you were saying when we were talking about it, and we were very indifferent about it, which is rare to this degree. But what what I notice is that Peros might not be the right guy for the job anymore.
Well, you don't like him anyway, so that's why I was.
Yeah, I don't like him. And you know what? You know what else? You know what? The part that bothered me is that the inconsistency. Now they give him 4 games for that. And then someone does this over here, like a slash to the face. He gets 1 game.
To me, that
and then it's like all over the place.
I know. I don't get that either.
There's
to
no
me,
clarity.
Like when you're hitting with someone with a stick, that should be 5 games minimum.
Yes.
When you're taking your stick to someone, because that's premeditated. That's not something you're taught. That's not something that is a tactic. That's you actually taking a weapon and hitting someone.
You're right.
Hitting someone while you're skating is different to me because that's something that they're taught. And yes, you can go over the line. Yes, you can hit guy from behind. Yes, you can get your elbow up. Yes, now you can get your shoulder in someone's face. And that's all that. But it's still part of the game, which they do every single time they go out there. So the inconsistency with that is absolutely ridiculous. And again, I think it always is when there's human judgment involved.
Yes.
I think the only thing that, and again, you look at basketball, you look at NFL, you look at baseball even, and there's inconsistency all over the place because humans are responsible for calling the game, and we always make mistakes.
But I have a question for you. Do you think that decision of the 4 games was brought on by the NFL? Meaning, like,
I think it was brought on by media pressure this time.
Okay. Because
there was because the media did it. Now, other players chimed in and said, well, this happened and this happened.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have put himself in this spot. I hate that he got hurt, but this was one of those things.
Yes.
And so, however, the media took hold of it for some reason, because it's Montreal, because it's the Habs.
Of course.
And it's going to get, in Quebec, that's all they're doing right now is coloring things red and blue.
That's all they've ever done.
That's all they do.
Yeah.
So of course there's going to be. I get it. And if it was against the Maple Leaf, it would have been even worse.
Worse.
But that being said, there has to be consistency. So now here's the thing. Yeah. You made an example out of Scheifele, a guy that said 0 suspensions, never been in trouble.
Yeah.
And you give him 4 games.
Yeah.
So the next time someone gets knocked out,
if
that's less than 4 games.
No, but if you're a repeat offender and you do the same thing,
you better be doubling that.
You got to double it. That's right.
And if you don't, then I go back to the question of, okay, what was your decision? Why did you think? You never told us. All you did, and I believe they passed the buck on this because they said it was charging, which charging is.
It has to be more towards the boards.
No, it can be open ice too. It's not.
He had the puck.
It's driving yourself through for an extended period of time across the ice, accelerating and not slowing down to lay a hit on someone.
Correct.
And so, but it's also open for interpretation because it doesn't spell it out super clear. So he actually stopped skating by the time he at the top of the circle and coasted the rest of the way in. However, he had skated from his own end, chasing this guy down, so he had a lot of momentum carried.
Yeah, did he ever?
But the next part is like, if you're gonna do that, now that every single charging call has to be minimum of 4 games. Next thing is, why don't you just call it a hit to the head? That way you bail yourself out.
That's right. That's what they should do.
But they didn't. And so now you've set a precedent-setting case that says every time someone gets charged now, you get 4 games. And you're like,
no, charged and knocked out. Charged and knocked out. 2 different things. So if you charge a guy and he's not knocked out, then that could be a 2-game thing.
Well,
but
it might be a penalty.
A penalty, because if you charge and knock somebody out now, face first, that'll change. It has to be minimum 4 games.
I'll be shocked.
Has to be.
I'll be shocked if the next guy gets 4 games.
Hey, quick thing.
Yeah.
I want to talk about this Naomi Osaka.
Okay.
Okay, because I'm a fan. Okay.
Yeah.
She's a female tennis player from Japan, but American.
What's
too,
she
right
now? She's up there, isn't she?
Yeah, she's top 3. Okay. Now I want to ask you this question because I've been fighting with myself about it, and I'm not sure really what to think. And I think, oh, you know what? You're the more level-minded of the 2 of us. So I want to know. She now says she does not want to talk to the media anymore because of her mental fortitude, because of her mental stuff
anxiety.
Massive anxiety because she gets the run around like, why did you do this? Why did you do that? Whatever. And she even dropped out of the French Open. Okay.
And was fined.
and was fined again.
$15,000.
$15,000. But she said before coming,
Yeah.
because of, and listen, and this is something I do believe with her. I believe I can see all the things that I've seen her do. If you watch when she played Serena and she beat Serena and Serena got mad and then she was crying because it really disturbed her, that kind of stuff. She's got a real gentle soul. Okay. Yeah. She doesn't want to talk to the media anymore, Jesse. And I'm personally okay with it.
Yeah.
I would like to, I want to know what you think.
I would agree with one caveat.
Okay.
Okay. I believe that this is what you're struggling with. Okay. Don't talk to the media. However, I believe you should still talk to the public. Meaning, if there's autographs to sign.
Yeah, but she will do that.
Yeah, no, I'm saying if there's a caveat, like, okay, that's fine. Then spend some extra time signing autographs for kids, talking to fans. Maybe do more social media posts. Can you? Because again, it's still a promotion. It's still a event where you are trying to get people to come watch. You have advertising dollars and all that stuff, and the fans do want to hear from you.
Yeah.
So we'll take it in. Okay, don't do any more press conferences. We understand you don't like that. That's fine with us. Can you spend a little more time signing autographs? Can you make an extra Facebook post about the match that you just had?
I love that.
And do it that way. So there's no pressure on you. Release it a few hours after the match. Just say how you felt. What are you feeling now? Some of the things you did in there. Think about what they would ask you and take the time.
I like that.
To relax and do it on your ground. And I don't think that's unreasonable. I think that a lot of people that would struggle with that would say, I can do that kind of thing.
That's off my list now. I'm going to cross it off. See, I'm crossing it off the list right now because that was driving me nuts, but I really did.
Yeah,
I'm glad you said that because initially we want to say, wow, she's making all this money. She should talk. What the hell? Blah,
a
blah,
lot
blah.
of people said that.
Yeah, but it's not. I disagree.
I think
now
the fine was absolutely ridiculous. I think that's absolutely nuts to fine.
She said she was going to do it anyway. So now what happens? You fine her, and then she says, you know what? I'm leaving. I'm going.
Ironically enough, tennis has been a stigma changing sport.
Yes.
Look at the women, like women's sports, like this was the first sport. This is the first sport that has Billie Jean King and Margaret Court and those.
Yep.
They got it to a place where they're now equal paid. Now, granted, the same amount of people watch men's tennis as women's tennis.
Yeah.
So therefore it's justified. Okay. I'm saying that on purpose.
Yeah, you're right.
Because if you have 4 people watching a WNBA match and 4 million watching another one,
big difference.
There's a difference there, okay?
Correct.
That's numbers. That isn't sexist. That isn't whatever. It's numbers.
Yeah.
Tennis matched those numbers, and they proved it. So, therefore, you should be compensated as such.
I agree.
Now, maybe there's a whole mental health aspect of this because you think about it, like hockey interviews suck. They're horrible.
Yeah.
There's no point even doing them anymore.
I could do without. Yeah. I could personally do without.
I don't want to see the idiot standing there. Oh, the game was good. We got to play harder.
Yeah, we skated back. Yeah,
we know. We tried.
We forechecked.
Yeah, and we should shoot the puck more.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so we don't need that anymore. We need other stuff. So maybe there's a change that could come that you could get these guys to do something like F1. F1 race Formula 1 has
genius.
These guys have figured it out.
Genius.
They've made the drivers, 20 of them only, accessible to 1 billion people. Through social media, through documentary series, and through the actual event. They let you inside. People talk about things in front of someone else.
Yeah.
And it's hard things to talk about, and they're saying it right on camera in front of the next dude.
Yeah. I got up on Sunday. I got up Sunday at 7 o'clock in the morning and watched it.
Team Mercedes has fallen
apart. Wah, wah, wah.
Jeez, I can't believe it, man. And I'm Red Bull. I'm big Red Bull now. So Max losing and hitting the wall. Pirelli, I'll tell you what. Pirelli tires, they're going to be working a lot this next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Two tires blow out for no reason on two
that's
different
a problem.
Guys. And very dangerous areas, going 300 kilometers an hour. Like, easily been deaths.
Yeah.
But okay, so Mercedes is that. But again, back to the point of that, tennis maybe has an opportunity here to do something different, to set a precedent, to say, hey, we're going to do it different then. We're going to not only, what we did back with female tennis, we're now going to look at the mental health issue and do something serious about it here.
French Open screwed up. They said, here's a to Osaka, said, here's a $15,000 fine. Instead of letting her come out by herself with a microphone and say, this is what I'm going through, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm still going to play in the match, but my brain isn't connecting correctly. I don't want to answer questions, the same questions every time. Yeah. No one ever asked me what my favorite color is. No one asked me what my favorite band is. No one asked me any of these things. They just asked me the same dumb questions every time. And listen, after a while, I get it. Because you watch hockey right now and it's atrocious. They want to know why their fan base isn't growing because it's the same bullshit. Every interview is the same bullshit. And you get to the point now where that's why people watch boxing. That's why boxing makes so much money. That's why MMA is growing so much, because these guys say stuff and they've had enough of certain things.
Guys are swearing on it now. You know what I'm saying? That was, and they're calling out people. Like, they're saying what they feel.
Yes.
And that is...
NFL football, you get the right NFL football players too, and they'll also do the same thing. They'll be like, no, man, this is like, you have to listen. There's guys along the way that you remember in NFL, in baseball, and all these other things where baseball, you're paying 167 games a year. You catch that guy on the right day, he's going to say the things that he needs to say, and rightfully so. So don't we have enough of this in sport? Like, we're gravitating towards sports now where we can get realness.
I'm thinking it's going to go back to the good old days. I actually do think that there's a new wave of real interviews, real talk, real feelings and emotions coming out, and I'm welcoming it because it's high time.
Well, listen, everybody, so you don't forget, mark this down on your calendar next week, okay? June 14th, the Predator, the one and only, Patrick Cote, will be on the show. And I know the Predator for a long time. He's a great guy. He was former MFC champ. He fought in the UFC 21 times. He's now one of the main...
first UFC I paid for.
Yes, Patrick Cote,
when he fought Anderson Silva.
His first fight he ever had in UFC was Tito Ortiz at 6 days notice, and he dropped Tito in the fight. This guy is fantastic. He's going to be live on the show next week, 5 p.m. Mountain, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. Patrick Cote, a must-see. He will be on the show next week. I'm telling you, I go back with Patrick over 10, 12, 13, 14 years. Like, it's crazy. He's awesome guy. I wanted him on the show because it's amazing his connection to Quebec and French and also the English community, but he's really tied into the French community, and he's doing acting now. He's an actor.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Well, everybody, thanks for watching. Thank you, Ciryl Gane, for joining us tonight. It was a great honor that you could spend some time from Paris, and what's next?
How about Elite Championship Boxing on Fight TV?
Yeah.
We got that coming up in September.
The date moved because good news though.
Fans are going to be allowed to see the fight. So they waited, they stretched it to September 24th, 25th to make sure that fans could be there live. It's going to be on Fight TV, and get excited, everybody, because Jesse and I will be commentating the event, which
excited about that too.
Just subscribe by Fight TV, Elite Championship Boxing, and
just download I did it yesterday. You download the Fight TV app, and you look at pay-per-views or upcoming events, and you'll see it right there. You'll see the image that we have on the screen right now.
Yeah, the Santero boys in the main event, and
you'll see that. And you just click it, and you can order it.
Co-main event, and it's going to be fantastic. We're like beyond excited about doing it. I think more people will want the Me and Jesse podcast. I saw that the other night during the Floyd fight. There were some guys that were doing some commentating. I started laughing, and I said, I think Jesse and I are going to be the first to actually, we were first contracted to do it. They just did it live the other night. And I said, I think that'll be something that we'll be doing on a regular basis coming up. So it'll be fun.
And thanks so much, Crystal Glass. If you ever have a glass issue, glass need, make sure you call 310 Glass.
Or go to crystalglass.ca, everybody. I mean, 70 years in business, and they keep it rolling. They keep it rolling, and it just a great company. They customize glass, auto, home, commercial, you name it, everything. Crystalglass.ca, 310 Glass.
Thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks, Mark. That's Mark Pavelich over there. I'm Jesse Martineau. This has been the Me and Jesse podcast. We'll see you next week when we're joined by Patrick Cote. See you, everybody.
Thanks for watching the Me and Jesse podcast. Follow us at facebook.com/meandjesse.